Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and I'm here to take you through the 1,000 trails right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, that's right, Las Vegas, Nevada. We're down here on Boulder Highway, which is a pretty busy little area. A couple of casinos here close to us, and see that road. But you don't hear the road highway noise too much because we're like way back that way. So let me show you some of that. Come along with this. Maybe you'll decide if you want to stay here one day and some of the things, maybe I can dispel some rumors about this park that really aren't all that accurate. So come along with us because you've just entered the Coolest Life RV Park Review Edition. So one of the things that you can see is this is asphalt. That's right, asphalt all the way through this park. You don't have a problem with potholes here, at least not on this day. I haven't seen any areas of potholes. I don't know if they've just repaved it last year or what, but everything comes into a big Y here, I guess, and everything kind of goes off in the different directions to include that way. There are some full-timers here. Most are not. Most are weekenders or 3 or 4 days. We're actually here 3 weeks because that's just the kind of thing that I have. You can see it's very well maintained, but all the spots that you pull into are gravel, so keep that in mind. As you can see here, there are a few park models that are here. In fact, that's one right there, or aka mini home. Your spot's gonna look basically like this. Lots and lots of gravel. You're gonna be relatively close to the people next door, so keep that in mind. As a matter of fact, this is actually 2 spots here I'm standing in, but you do have sewer. Sewer tends to be a little further away from, it's actually, I pull my RV up over top of this one here. And you've got a water spigot there, as you can see. And I haven't ran across one that wasn't 50, 30, and 110. And they do have a light here. A lot of these lights work. Several of them don't, but a lot of them have a light right there so you can see everything at night. But they're in good condition. I think I've seen 1 or 2 that was actually bent over to the side, but most are pretty straight up and down, just like these are. And you can see this is actually a spot here. There's someone there. There's a spot here. Then that would be your area, and then there's a spot back in spot right here. This would be your area. Everybody comes with there are no fire pits, but you do get a picnic table that's in relatively decent shape. There are dumpsters right over there, as you can see, and that is one of the restrooms and laundry facilities. Let's take a look at that. Now, they do have a code for each of these. Some are run on propane. They do have a code that switches monthly, and as you can see there, this door is locked. Our code is 6420. And this is the one for September. But of course, by the time you see this, it will no longer be September. So I didn't mind showing you that. Wash machines, all the wash machines tend to look like they're in good repair. I think there's 3 buildings like this. And basically you have 2 washers and 2 dryers in each one. $2 here and $2 there. And you can also pay with that card, so you don't have to come in here and bring a whole bunch of quarters and crap like that. I hate that. I have not been into the restroom, but it looks like that they cleaned them just yesterday. And nobody's in here, but as you can see, it's in pretty decent shape. I wouldn't have a problem using this restroom at all. I just came in here blindly. I didn't even walk in here first. I just assumed what it was going to look like. Not bad at all. I just might come in here and use the shower one day, because this one's not far from me. Well, the park's not all that big, so there's not a lot that isn't far from you. Let's get out of here. We can hear the dogs barking. So there are a lot of Class A's in here and fifth wheels. I would say is the majority of everybody in here. There are a few park models that tend to sit here on the ends. There's a big wall there. The other side of the wall isn't is somewhat seedy. It looks like from the other side of the wall there used to be a area that was used as vagrants tent camps, but it's not there anymore. They've recently cleaned that out. And also I have a barbed wire fence across the top, so you don't have to worry about trying to come over the fence. This is actually their pool area. They're in the process of renovating it. We'll show this to you. So that's a dog park there, and a dog barking at me. What good is a dog park if you don't have a dog barking at you, huh? And this is their area here. They're in the process of renovating this. I actually saw them working on this. The pool has not been worked in about a year, by the way. They do have water in it as if it's ready to go. And the water is relatively clean. But they have just recently, as in last week, I heard them out here with big old trucks, and they pulled out all the concrete around it. So in the process of making it a little nicer. And they do have an activity center here. So notice the pool's closed. They have all kinds of little games and stuff that you could play while you're here. Mostly small board games and that sort of thing. You can tell it's all in really good condition. I actually sat in here. They get good Wi-Fi in this building. They don't have good Wi-Fi in the park. You have to pay. It's pay as you go. It's you get it monthly or whatever. It's one of those Jabas. So TV does work just fine. I was actually watching it a couple days ago. Coke machines. I was actually surprised at this because we are in Vegas. $2.25. How about that? The convenience stores there, what are their $3 and up? So I was surprised at that price. I was actually surprised at some of these prices. They're $1.50 instead of $2. Whoa, those are $2. Yikes. Anyway, little bitty made for kids. This single pool table, if you want cue sticks and everything like that, you actually have to go next door in the main office there. I don't know if I get a picture of that or not. But this is not a full size pool table. It is this is a 7-footer. They should be 8, and anyway, it's not a very big pool table. It's bigger than your kid size, but yeah, it's not real big. And they don't. Of course, there's no, like I said, there's no balls or anything like that here. It's just a good place to get up here and play some cards and announcements and a bookshelf. All right. Now I guess here's the counter for the inside when you come in. You don't necessarily need to come in here, but if you need to pick up some stuff for activity center or something like that, you would come to this desk. This is just outside, and it's hard to see inside that window just because it's well, it's mirrored. So it says they'll be here at 8 o'clock, and we're actually about 7:30. I'm only out here early because, well, it gets hot during the day. It was 107 yesterday. But this is their area. It looks like they used to have a fountain or something like here. I don't know what they've done with it, but anyway, so this is just outside their activities building, the front side of it. And here's the other side of the pool. You do have a horseshoe pit here, and they got pickleball. Looks like that's where they took the tractor in at, huh? Those are not part of the park. They're aside. They're allowed to stay there overnight. Actually, they weren't. None of those were there yesterday. None of those were there yesterday, I should say. Let me be more specific. Dog park. It's gotta have a dog park. There's a few van campers here. Not many. Most, as I said, there's a few travel trailers, and there's definitely some spots open. This is another one just like I just showed you, and just to show you what they have here. See, they got their same kind of setup. They got 2 and 2 and a bathroom, and of course they're all in good repair, so that's always good. One of these is for recycling. And I'll show you my setup here. So I'm not far. Luckily that we got trees over here, and trees give us shade during late in the day. So about 5 o'clock I get shade, but when it's not, I get some serious sun in here. Because here we sit here. As you can see, it's definitely a level spot. Don't have an issue with that. If you got one of these carpets, definitely bring it. because again, there is rocks all over the place. I haven't gotten a lot of wind here, not nearly as windy as I thought it would be, so I'm real surprised with that. There's my sewer underneath. You can see how far up underneath my RV it is. So I actually pulled my RV way over top of it. And you got I got my watchdog on, got the power plugged in. So you can see how far up underneath. I try to keep my hoses and everything, or the sun's going to come up and give me some more shade here in just a little bit. But I'm trying to keep them up underneath. And this spot here, as I said, people come in and out pretty regularly. So I don't have any neighbors right now, and had I think one set when we first got here, and I think my neighbor next door to me is leaving tomorrow. Yay! So if you're in the area here at near 1,000 Trails, which would be this here would be in Las Vegas, come on out to this 1,000 Trails. I don't have any issues with this one at all. I had some apprehensions because of some of the reviews I saw online. They talked about some things going on outside the park. Nothing about the park itself, except for the pool being not working. But other than that, really like the park. I like the facilities. I wish the spots maybe weren't quite as close together, but outside of that, I don't have any issues. It has been hotter than Hades here, even though this is almost October. Yeah, so it has been unseasonably hot here, so that's not their fault. They can't do anything about that. But anyway, hey, be sure to like and subscribe and send this to your friends. And I'm gonna try and post this around some different places so this place doesn't get a bad rap like it has been. It's actually a decent park. I feel safe here, even though we're in downtown and we're close to everything here. There is a place called Boulder Station up that way. It's got a mini mall in it. It is a casino, hotel/casino is also one that way, down that way, which is called Arizona Charlie's, and also Sam's Town. So if you want to do the casinos, you can do them there. But you're 6 miles from the Bellagio. So in downtown, the older, which is Fremont Street, you're like 7 miles from Fremont Street. So you can go there, do some stuff, and still come back and eat here, eat at your place, because food prices have gone crazy. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe. Hope to see you all down the road, because I need to get back out here living the coolest life. RV Park Review Edition.